Hello, I'm Foibles and welcome to another episode of Cities Skylines. I had a little bit of an accident with my audio settings today, so I really screwed up, sadly. So the recorder didn't record my voice at all while I was playing, so I have to kind of like redo that, and so it's kind of like I'm commenting on my own gameplay here, trying to remember what I was doing, and so yeah, that's that. I think there is only one more episode after this one that was like so, and after that on episode, which one is this one? I think this is what episode is this? 6, I think. Episode 6, yes. Episode 6 and 7 will be like so, and episode 8 will be normal again. Well, it's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, here we were trying to connect these two different parts of highway with these ramps. So yeah, I know I'm trying to make it really tight, and that might not be the optimal way of doing things, especially since I am still aiming to do a railroad in between the highways, so it will kind of look nice and cool if it works. I will make it work, let's put it that way. But it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be implemented in the end. So yeah, I can see that we have some industrial zones to the left that are abandoned. I think it's because we don't have residential areas quite. We don't have any residential areas close by, so they don't have enough workers or something like that. We are going to be building a new residential area soon enough, but after we have managed to sort the highway stuff up. Here we are going to make it even tighter by squeezing the highway from between there. It's I don't know if that's a good idea or a good choice, but well, it takes less space, so that's good. But yeah. Also, I might actually redo one part of the highway, that curve part, the right side curve, the outer side curve, the one on the outer curve. I might actually make it into a even higher, like elevated one level higher, so I can make the railroad kind of split at the same spot to left and right, because it can't go. Or on the other hand, well, I suppose I could also just build a ground level railroad and just make it go below the outer curved part of the highway. So that's one possibility. Yeah, and here we make a small mistake. I really don't like how that works, because now the two highways are going to go. They are going to right, so they are both kind of going to the same direction, see? And that's kind of sucky because you have to kind of build them in special order so that so like this, you can't build it from the road to forward. Like you can't build the right side, one of the highways. You can't build it like from the road forwards, but you have to kind of build it somewhere in the middle of nothing and then connect it to the existing road like this, like so, like what I'm going to do here. So that's kind of stupid. I don't like that because it makes the roads kind of different, and it's just hard to build kind of highways that go precisely the same direction and have the same kind of curves, and so that the poles would be the poles that keep the road elevated would be in the same position as the highway next to the one I'm building, so that I can make nice easy roads below them, but instead of having to curve them around every single pole because they are in different positions. So that's one thing. Yeah, we are kind of broke as well. The building the elevated highway is really expensive, but I just like it, so that's why I'm going to do it, and that's why I'm going to do it. So yeah, bulldoze those abandoned industrial zone buildings, and I think those two were commercial zone buildings, because yeah, they decrease the land value, and so they affect the leveling of the buildings around the abandoned one. And we are needing another landfill, sadly, but hopefully we get the incinerators soon, so we don't have to use dirty landfills. I don't really like the smell of trash in the morning. I would much rather smell the burning trash than the rotting trash. Maybe, I don't know. I have never lived next to an incinerator or even been close to one, so I don't really know if the smell is just horrid close by too. But I can't imagine it being worse than next to a landfill. But that's just my take on the subject, so it's possible I'm wrong. It's very possible. It's been known to happen that I'm wrong in a few very rare occasions. Occasions I'm not going to mention because I'm always right. Right? I'm always right. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. But yeah. So we are going to build some more zones over here. Some commercial and residential, and also I think we are going to be unlocking the high density ones soon, and when we do that we are going to have to rezone basically our entire city, but we have to rezone it like in bits and parts, because if you rezone everything at the same time you have to dezone the area first and then dezone. I think that's how I've done it anyway. So while it's dezoned, the buildings kind of get bulldozed, and then the new high residential ones will be built from scratch. So you basically lose the population that was there in the low density area while you are remaking it into a high density one, and that's kind of sad. So basically what it means is that your population goes down while you are upgrading. So if you upgrade your whole town kind of dies in an instant for a while, and it might not build up quickly enough to save you from that crash. So yeah, and I know we are going to have to build some office zones between the residential and the commercial zones, because they don't have any noise pollution. The commercial zones do kind of have some noise pollution, and the residential areas don't like that. They level up slower and might need more what's it called, services to be close by, or something like that. And the land value goes down. They need more parks and whatnot. So that's why the office zones can kind of provide a nice buffer between the commercial and the residential zones, and that's kind of nice. So yeah, that will be our new residential area over here. I think we are going to also be relocating our water pumps to this video at some point, if I remember correctly, but that's a bit later, so let's not talk about it just yet. Also, those new areas I made are quite far from the industrial zone, so they won't get any workers out from that, so we do have to make a kind of residential area close to the industrial zone and make a commercial area as a buffer between the industrial and the residential zones, just so the pollution won't affect the living quarters. So that's that. And also we are extending the districts because I have been really lazy about them. I know they can be pretty useful and they can be quite fun to play with, but I'm just really terrible with names, you know. So there's that. I may have to think about some names in the episodes to come, but for now they are just Downtown and Smoky Joe district. The traffic seems fine here. In the middle highways, the main highways, the main road, it doesn't seem too bad, too terrible. Although it might get a bit more busier if we expand around too much and do not offer any other in and out to our town. That intersection or that in and out that we have over there is the only one, and it might get overcrowded. So that would be really bad, because then there would be a huge traffic problem with that. So yeah, that's something to consider as well. So here we are going to be building some more highways. Actually, that's something you are really going to spend a lot of time on, building some highways in this game. And we have a electricity problem. We are not producing enough electricity to satisfy the need of every single one in our town, every single building and person and whatnot, company and industrial factories and so on. We are just not producing enough electricity, so now we are, since we built a advanced wind turbine, so that's fun. Also, when I was building these highways, I was kind of like thinking that should I make a smaller kind of actually what I might do. No, I can't, because I already built that. Oh, well, what I mean by that you will see in the next episode, but and I can't really bulldoze all that. It's kind of nasty having all these great ideas now watching my own video, because I can't change some things without a major renovation and major bulldozing and all that stuff. My thought was, if it would be good to actually just build the highway right now next to the industrial zone, and then make the residential and commercial areas to the right side of the highway. So leaving the industrial zone between the two highways, and then build the residential area to the right side of this highway we are building right now. So that was the great idea I was thinking about right now, but it's not possible because what I'm doing here is I'm leaving enough space between the highway and the industrial area to actually build commercial and residential areas over there. So I am of course going to be leaving a tiny bit of buffer zone between the industrial and the residential and all that, but maybe it would have been better to build a highway just next to the industrial zone, and that would have been fine, maybe. I think that would have been great, and then just connect it up to the residential on the left side. That would have been a good plan, but it's too late, because we are going to do it differently, which is still going to be fine. It's still going to work out, and it's still going to be all right and efficient and nice looking, but I don't know. It's just here's the thought. What do you think? Is it weird to have the industrial zone in middle of the city? Because I kind of feel like it's kind of odd to have them there, and then have a residential and commercial areas on both sides of the industrial zone. I kind of feel that's a bit odd. So anyway, we are going to extend the industrial zone just a little bit, because we are going to have a need for it anyway at some point. And we unlocked the incinerators right now, the garbage incinerators. So we don't need the damn, what's it called, landfills anymore. But we do have to build a few of these things to compensate for the landfill usage. And then we get to start emptying those dirty landfills. Also, it's kind of hard to put down the incinerators at a time, because you kind of need to put them close enough to all the areas like the industrial and residential. But here we have a huge residential and commercial area, but and we kind of need to put a what's it called, a incinerator decently close enough all of that, but at the same time we can't have it pollute in the middle of the town. So we kind of have to build it somewhere far away, and maybe build some parks every here and there. I actually don't know. Does the parks and trees actually soak up the pollution and make the pollution ring smaller? I don't know if it does. It might. I know a few other games, which I'm not going to name, but I know that some games actually it works like that. So that's nice. I know that this bridge thing I built here, a square thing, kind of looks funny and ugly, and I think I'm going to remake it into some kind of a curved road, a half circle or something, a 1/4 of a circle or something like that. And also we are now is the time where we are going to actually relocate the water pumps to a more convenient location, which is over there. Somewhere over there, yes, there. And we are also going to relocate the sewage, because I'm not entirely sure if it's good that the sewage is actually flowing that close to the new location of the water pumps. And also it's kind of nice, it would kind of be good to have this sewage a bit further away from the town, as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't like to have a sewage problem in the middle of my living town. I mean, if there is a river in middle of the town that stinks like shit all the time, that wouldn't be very nice, now would it? That's just something to consider. And now, of course, we do need to make some pipes again to reconnect all of these new things, like so. And then we are going to be reconnecting them to over there, like so. And also I remember now that when I started the game again, I forgot about the damn electricity to the sewage. So there was a tiny bit of a sewage problem in the town for a little while, but hopefully nobody drank the poop water, and I don't think anyone died of it. Hopefully, anyway. At least, and if they did, I don't think I am what's it said? I don't think I have to, you know, when somebody does something wrong and then they have to pay them money for all the suffering and all that. What is it called? I don't remember the word right now. I just don't remember the English word for it. But anyway, if you drank poop water and died, I'm not responsible for it, even though I'm the mayor and I relocated the poop pumps, but that's that. But anyway, I think it's a good time to end here, and thanks for watching. If you like the video, then please do click the like button and subscribe. It would really help out quite a lot. See you in the next video. Bye bye.